till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving.
Yo, what is up? It's me, it's Keith. We're back, we're in the building with another episode of the 7200 Second Podcast. I got my guy, Coach Donte. He's always in the building. Coach, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on, man? We got NBA Open tonight, man. We got Game 7 of Philadelphia Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks tonight. I'm very happy, very excited. Let's get right into it.
Yeah. As you already know, we are live on my channel, Coach Donte's channel, and the Sports Wave Network. Also, links are in the description. We got some merch if you want to support us. You don't have to, but it'd be nice. That link is in the description as well. Also, the audio version of today's show will be on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Amazon Music. Again, the links are all in the description. If you want to go follow us, leave us a review. Let us know what you want to hear. Answer the questions. We got y'all covered. But getting into some headlines today, Coach, we got Marvin Jones Jr. has been let go from the Detroit Lions. He's having some family issues. It must be something underlying we don't know about for the team to just release him, which is shocking. He's going to tend to some family issues. Family first. Maybe that's why the team dropped him. I don't know. We don't know the gist of it. Thoughts and prayers goes out to Marvin Jones Jr. Hopefully everything is good over there on his end. We also got Jerry Jones. It's not a show if we're not talking about the Dallas Cowboys, y'all. Jerry Jones says he won't initiate any trade talks. Well, how are you supposed to get better, sir? San Francisco done beat you 3 times. 2 in the postseason and 1 regular season. Donte, why Jerry don't want to go help his team? He thinks his team is fine the way it is. What do you think about his comments?
Well, what better person to know, or better GM to know your team than your GM? I mean, he feels like they're good enough, to be in playoff contention. They're in playoff contention, nothing more, nothing else. He feels like they're good enough. So, if he feels like he don't need another player or something like that, that's just how Jerry Jones works. But also everybody else in the league, if they feel like they have enough, they're not going to make a move. And if you feel like, you need one piece or you don't have enough, then your team will make a move. And Jerry Jones, he feels confident about the squad. He feels confident in what he got. So he just feel like he don't need to make a move. And, the GMs and coaches, they know what they're missing on their teams. They know what they know they can ride it out with the guys that they have. So again, what better person that knows is Jerry Jones. And, that's everybody. Everybody knows. If you think you're one piece away, you're going to make the move. If you think you're fine and you already got that championship caliber team on, you need that one missing piece to get you over the top. Then hey, you know yourself. You know what you need. So I guess he feels like, hey, we good enough. We're going to be good enough to make the playoffs, and that will be it. Everybody know Jerry Jones. The Dallas Cowboys they're good enough to just make the playoffs, and that's just really it.
Keep telling Cowboys fans, y'all never going to make the playoffs and win anything as long as Jerry Jones is in office still. But going into the chat, Daniel Barry, what's going on? Appreciate you always in here. Astros lost by 11. Donte going to talk about that later. James Money, appreciate you. Jury, what's going on? Appreciate you.
Not by 7, not by 11. Know how to count.
But definitely see something else. Some other stuff happened today in the headlines. Titans might start Will Levis and Malik Willis if Tannehill is out. Are you excited to see Will Levis?
If I'm excited, I'm excited to see what he can do, what Will Levis can do. I mean, like, I'm excited for all rookies to see what all rookies can do. And like I say, as a me, for like I say, I don't hate nobody. I don't hate no team. I hate no team but the Cowboys. I don't hate nobody in my division. Everybody think just because, hey, I'm Titans in my division, I would hate them. Like the Jaguars, they're in my division, I would hate them. Everybody think, I would hate them. I would hate the team in my division. I'm not that type of guy. Again, if you're in the AFC South, yes, you will love to see Will Levis. You will love to see Will Levis. But again, I want to see how good can he handle pressure. I want to see how good of a leader that he actually can be. I want to see how he handles it on the NFL level. He couldn't even handle it in college level, but like I say, it'll be interesting to see, man. Like I say, I'm not gonna say I'm excited. I'm not gonna say I'm excited. We'll see when we get out there. Will Levis have a track record in college when he struggled against piss poor teams. I mean, if you're struggling against Vanderbilt, you're struggling against bad teams in your conference, that shows you something about that type of player. I mean, he has some good moments in the preseason, and he has some crazy moments in the preseason. So other than that, Jada will tell you herself she's not excited. My boy Fishing wasn't excited by him getting drafted, and the Titans traded up. To get him, and that's crazy about that. I didn't see Fishing for about 30 minutes on that stream. So other than that, we'll see how it goes. But I'm pretty much sure a Titan fan not excited to see Will Levis on the field, especially this early.
East Coast Gridiron, Donte, what is going on? He's in the building. Old man is here. What's going on? Y'all have not noticed, I do got the lovely ECG hat. Y'all had to rock my boy. Had to support as I always do. Old man, what's going on? Old man says I'm still trying to find out how the Bills lost to the Pats. These Bills fans won't answer me. Maybe y'all too will. It's real quiet in Buffalo. Said that boy was gone. And I want to see consistency from my damn team as a whole. That's true. That's true. I mean, the Titans they got some holes, but overall, as a team, I mean, they're getting there. Justin Ross was arrested and charged with domestic battery of property damage. I just don't understand what's wrong with these NFL players. Y'all throw y'all dreams away. Y'all can give me y'all money if y'all don't want to use it. I'm just saying, I will gladly put it to use. I will put it to use. Also, Chris Olave got arrested today for speeding, which is weird because you usually don't get arrested for speeding unless you like flying. But he was doing the 35 and the 70. He was doing 70 and a 35. Well, I mean, that's a ticket, but we're not in Louisiana, so. But yeah. Especially him, he's had injury problems and got a second chance. Exactly. There's a video of Chris Olave telling the officers that he played for the Saints. Hopefully we can get out the ticket, but it didn't. Dolphins placed Wynn on injury reserve for a quad. Zach Ertz is on injury reserve for a quad. Brett Maher got released. He should got released. All them kicks he missed on Sunday for the Rams. Good grief. 3 kicks missed in a loss, and he don't have no job. Kickers, you only have one job. It's the kick. So you miss enough of them, you won't have no job. But that's the headlines, all that I got so far. Eagles, Kevin Byard. Eagles traded for Kevin Byard. Howie is at his madness yet again. And it seems like he's always going after Tennessee. Last year it was the Saints. This year he got a new team with Tennessee. He traded A.J. Brown, got the GM fired because A.J. Brown released havoc on Tennessee last year. And then he goes after again to get Kevin Byard. This is what we mean, Jerry Jones. Knowing Howie Roseman, knowing his secondary was trash, he went out and got somebody that was going to help him. And we didn't give up a lot for him either. A 5th, a 6th, and Terrell Edmonds. Good deal. Good deal. Thoughts on the Eagles trading for Kevin Byard?
I mean, like I say, if you feel like your team one step away from making a move, hey, Howard Roseman, enough is not enough for him. So, other than that, Kevin Byard, like I say, who I listed as a top tier tight end in the league, top tier safety in the league. Kevin Byard is actually one of my favorite players in the league outside of Justin Simmons, them and stuff like that. Eagles get bolted up in the secondary. Now you got Blankenship and Byard out there. You got a pretty decent secondary, and if you're an Eagles fan, you love this, but also that comes with pressure. If you don't win it, that's disappointing. If you don't win it, so it's great. It's great. Kevin Byard is a top tier safety in the league, like I said, and again, it comes with pressure because if you don't win it, it's disappointing, and then you already know got to start right on back over the very next year. And it's going to be harder to win. Every year it's hard. To get back in the same spot, especially when teams are going to play hard when they play against you. So other than that, the secondary gets stronger. This defense gets stronger and stronger. And kudos to Howard Roseman.
Most definitely. And Kevin Byard is a Philly native as well. So just bringing him on back to the state of Pennsylvania. So shout out to the Eagles for getting them. Bijan Robinson. Everybody was wondering what the heck was going on with Bijan on Sunday. He wasn't injured, but the NFL compliance is looking into this because they didn't report him as injured or was sick. He only got 3 carries into going on it almost with 3 minutes left into the game. Your thoughts on Bijan Robinson and what's going on? What happened? What happened?
Whoever Water King is, I'm going to tell you something. I'm not a damn Eagle fan. So get that straight. I'm a diehard Texan fan. I'm not an Eagle fan, bro. I'm not an Eagle fan. So other than that, what was the topic again?
Bijan Robinson. Why it gotta be a disappointment? We're not a disappointment. But anyway, go ahead.
I didn't say if you read my lips right, I didn't say it was a disappointment. I say if you don't win, it will be disappointed if you don't win due to the fact that you did get there last year and you lost. What is the goal now? You got even better than last year. So if you don't get there, that's not a if you don't get back to the Super Bowl or you do get there and you lose it again, is that a disappointment or not? That is, because you expect to win this time. But other than that, it's so many reports going on with that. It was a report that Bijan Robinson let someone in, violated the team rules. Then it was a report that he didn't feel good. I don't know what's going on. A lot of people was going crazy about why he wasn't getting his regular snaps on Sunday, on Sunday and all of that. It's a lot of things going on in Atlanta right now. So I don't know what report to believe. So I'm going to go NA. I'm not going to get too much into that discussion. It's just so many reports. It's just really so many reports. He had a headache or whatever. It's just so many reports that he violated team rules too. That was another report, that I had read up on, but I don't know what it is. If he was sick, had a headache, or he was trying to fight through it, or he violated the team rules, or he was late. Hey, like I say again, it's just, hey, so many reports. I don't know which report to believe.
Also, Jerome Ford is going to miss 1 or 2 weeks with an ankle injury, so that means Kareem Hunt is going to get most of the load. If y'all have not got Kareem Hunt in fantasy this week, I suggest you go get him. Dawson Knox also will miss the season with a wrist injury, so Dalton Kincaid, the rookie, will get all your targets. And just when I dropped Kincaid in the beginning of the season, now he want to do something. But if you violate the team rules, they just don't put you in the game. That's very true.
I mean,
they're just not gonna throw you in there.
That you read that read, you don't know what to believe at that point. I don't know what to believe.
All right, Coach, you already know how it is. Before we get deep down, depth into the nitty gritty of things, then it wasn't on last week due to circumstances. I had to deal with Jay and his knee and everything else. So we back top 10. We got this week's and last week's put together. Who is on your top 10 on the coach's list?
First of all, if y'all don't know, like I say again, top 10 again, because we didn't do a show last week. So Number 10, I got St. Brown, Amon-Ra St. Brown. You know, even though they got their ass kicked this weekend by the Baltimore Ravens, he still had 13 catches, 102 yards, still had a productive game. He's at number 10. I believe this is his first time on the list. I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this is his first time on the list. Number 9, I got Joshua Palmer for the San Diego Chargers, LA Chargers. 5 catches, 133 yards in a loss. Had a big time football game. Sunday. Number 8, Cody Snyder from Missouri, running back. 26 carries, 159 yards, 2 touchdowns over a dominant win over South Carolina. Man, get that brother some credit. I know that's his first time on the list. For a Missouri guy being on the list, very rare. Number 7, you got LSU quarterback standout Jaden Daniels, who had a very dominant game versus Army, 62-0. That just shows you how much better that LSU is better than the Army is, and
62-0.
That just shows you how much better they are. They are better than the Army. That's no chance they could win that game. They probably played that game because of money purposes, probably so. But Jaden Daniels, 11 of 15, 275 yards and 3 tubs for Jaden Daniels. Number 6, got Cousin Skeeter, aka Pat Mahomes. You got 32 of 42, 424 yards, 4 touchdowns for Cousin Skeeter, aka Patrick Mahomes. If y'all don't know who Cousin Skeeter is, go look at the show. It's like some little.
Yo, that was my show on Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
I love Cousin Skeeter. I can't.
Yeah. Cousin Skeeter. Yeah, that's why I call Patrick Mahomes. Number 5, you got AJ Brown, man. AJ Brown makes number 5, man. 10 catches, 137 yards, 1 tub. AJ Brown definitely had a big night. For the Philadelphia Eagles and helping them win. Number 4, Travis Kelce. Ridiculous. 12 catches, 179 yards, 1 touchdown. My goodness, can anybody guard this dude? I think not when he's on the field. Number 3, Texas Rangers. Making it to the World Series. I'm going to get more into that in depth. We're going to get more into that in depth. But Texas Rangers making the World Series, got to put the team. Yes, I put teams on here too. Just like the first ever team that got put on here was the Miami Dolphins. That 72 point explosion against the Denver Broncos. I put the Texas Rangers on here. Number 2, Corey Seager. Didn't have a good playoffs, but he had one against the Houston Astros. He was on fucking fire in that AL Championship Series. And number 1, Adolis Garcia. After he got hit with the ball, he was a raging bull. So that is my top 10 list this weekend.
All right, there you go. I was like, who gonna top Mahomes? I thought Mahomes was gonna be there. She went a different route. Yep. Cousin Skeeter. I'm gonna use that. I can't. I don't do that. Donte, dang. That was my show. I ain't gonna lie. That was my show, Cousin Skeeter. All right, last night's Monday Night Football game, again, the last game of the week 7. We had Kirk Cousins, primetime Kirk Cousins, and the Minnesota Vikings up against the San Francisco 49ers in a shocker. Kirk Cousins get the job done. They defeat the 49ers 22-17. Kirk Cousins had a great game last night. Kirk Cousins was 35 of 45, 378, 2 tubs, and interception. Give it up to the rookie Jordan Addison, 7 catches, 123 yards, and 2 touchdowns. TJ Hawkinson had himself a day as well. Didn't get in the end zone, but he had 86 yards. Kirk Cousins spread the ball around yesterday. Brock Purdy had a key interception to get the game. Game was over. Christian McCaffrey fumbled the ball. Donte, how did Minnesota beat 49ers last night?
Like I say, again, Kirk Cousins outplaying Brock Purdy. They were impressive. I give credit to the Minnesota defense. Their defense did a very good job of stopping the run. I thought their defense doing a very good job of stopping the run. Christian McCaffrey, they held Christian McCaffrey pretty much down to 45 yards. George Kittle only had 78 yards. I thought they did a really good job of defending, playing defense. You got to give credit to their defensive line and their secondary. And you got to give Kirk Cousins credit. The first interception was not on Kirk Cousins. That was more of a good play by Shatavius Ward taking the ball away from Jordan Addison. But the very next two plays, Jordan Addison went a man amongst boys last night, man. 2 touchdowns.
He stole it back. He was like, you got me the first one. You got me.
And he got him the second time. So this came down, the better quarterback. This game came down to the better quarterback. And, Kirk Cousins was the better quarterback than last night, better than Brock Purdy last night. And Brock Purdy, threw an interception versus Cleveland, threw 2 interceptions last night. I think teams are starting to figure out what he does best, but not concerned about the 49ers. I think they're going to be fine. They're still going to be one of the top-tier teams in the NFC along with the Philadelphia Eagles. But I started to think teams are figuring out Brock Purdy a little bit more, but we'll see down the road. I'm not raving and jumping up and down about Brock Purdy. Like I said, I had to give it an extra year. He won his first 10 games. That's very good. But I think teams starting to get a beat on him now. Now that they're starting to figure him out. So I'm not concerned about him. Once they start running the football, once they start back running the football effectively, I think that takes a lot of arm out Brock Purdy. So this game came down to the good defense of the Minnesota Vikings. It came down to the better quarterback game. Kirk Cousins won the quarterback battle last night.
Yeah, no, he definitely did. Are you moving forward? Are you concerned with 49ers offense? I know they was missing Deebo Samuel out there. They still got playmakers, still got CMC. You still got Ayuk, Kittle, Jennings was coming along. Are you concerned about their offense?
Once Deebo Samuel them come back, I think it will be fine. But again, if you're really, like I say again, I don't want to use injuries as an excuse because that's not what I'm going to do right here. You can say Deebo Samuel is going to be out. You can say this and that is out. But like I say, much as rave Brock Purdy gets, hey, if you're a great quarterback, you got to step up and make plays and make your guys better. And that's the definition of Brock Purdy needing his guys out there playing football. Playing for him. So I say it's just some quarterbacks, that can work without great weapons. I mean, Patrick Mahomes has Travis Kelce, but the other what are the other wide receivers? Rasheem Rice, Sky Moore. He makes those other guys better. Even he won a game without Travis Kelce. Believe me, in Jacksonville, if I'm not mistaken. Without mistaking. So that you got to be able to make your guys better if your main guys are not out there. But I think they'll be fine. Once they get everybody back, I think they'll be fine. Their defense still good. They only gave up 22 points last night. And that was a good play by Jordan Addison. I mean, it was a good play. It was a very good play. You got to give them credit on that. But I think you got to give credit to Minnesota's defense. And, just Brock Purdy. Got outplayed.
No, I think they'll be fine. I know their secondary ain't the best secondary, but you still can get at San Francisco 49ers, spread the ball around and attack their weaknesses because every team has a weakness. Attack it. They can definitely be beat. Just look how Minnesota did it. Shout out to Brian Flores putting the game plan together on that defensive side of the ball for Minnesota, and they get the job done. The Ravens. Do the Ravens have a better chance of reaching the Super Bowl than the Buffalo Bills?
Yes, they do. But I don't think neither one of them will. But I will say the Ravens have a better chance than making the Super Bowl than the Buffalo Bills. Last 2 years, Buffalo Bills, like the first year they made the playoffs, they lost to my Houston Texans. You give them a pass on that because Josh Allen, first time making the playoffs, you give them a pass on that. Second year, they lose in the second round. Third year, last year, they get outplayed by Cincinnati at home. So that tells me again, when is this team gonna get over the hump? Josh Allen, you got to have some discussions about him because again, losing to the Patriots, that ain't look good. And you can't get to the AFC Championship, not looking good right now. Got to start having some questions about the top three quarterback in the league. Justin Herbert, hey, got your money. You got to start having questions about him sooner or later. No, I know the coaching is a problem over there, but as a ball player, you're making that much money. Hey, you got to go out there and perform too. So we're gonna have to start having some questions about these guys in a minute, in the New York minute. But yes, I trust. I think I would say in the near future, I would say Baltimore probably make the Super Bowl before the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, I know what I'm gonna have to agree with that statement as well, because you can't trust Josh Allen no more like you used to. Especially when you start to turn over the ball in key times too. He turns it over in key situations, whether it's a drive he's trying to score and he's down, or just being dumb, careless, trying to force the ball to Stephon Diggs, just plain dumb turnovers. I don't know. It's just Josh Allen is still elite. I mean, he's still that quarterback, but I don't know. He just chokes when games are most needed, and they had no way of losing to New England this past week. No way they should have lost to New England. But shout out to New England for sticking in there and then beating Buffalo. Chicago Bears. Justin Fields is out with a dislocated thumb. He's going to be doubtful this week. Last week, Tyler Bandit came in. Bears beat the Raiders. They didn't have Jimmy G. They had Brian Hoyer in there, and then they put Aiden O'Connell in there as well. Tyson didn't play bad. He didn't play bad at all. Now, moving forward, even when Fields is healthy, should they stick with Tyson Bandit?
No. I believe if Justin Fields healthy, you should bring him on the field. You should bring him on the field. I believe if he's healthy, you bring him on the field. I don't believe they're gonna stick with him long term. No, if Justin Fields is healthy and he's ready to go, you put him back in.
Yeah, Justin Fields, I definitely believe in Justin Fields. I think he's more of the athletic than Tyson. He has the better arm. Again, Chicago still needs some holes they got to fill. I just feel like they need to build around Fields. Just like how, got to go back to Howie, got to go back to the homer. But just how knowing Jalen Hurts needed pieces, he went out and got them. This is what Ryan Poles need to go do. They have money. You can go out and get somebody. I know they're going to get the top. They're going to be in the top 2 again when the draft pick comes. I don't think they should trade away their picks for maybe. I think they should look in the draft because, hey, Marvin Jones Jr. is going to be there. That would be perfect with Justin Fields, knowing they both come from Ohio State. They got that chemistry already. They got money. So I don't know what Ryan Poles is doing over there. But, no, you definitely stick with Fields. Should Sam Howell be benched for Jacoby Brissett?
Should Sam Howell be benched for Jacoby Brissett? You can have talks about it, but I say no. Couple more games. Give them another opportunity. I believe they won. Did they win this week?
No, they lost to the Giants.
Lost to the Giants. I would say no. Just give them a couple more weeks.
And then you got to play Philly this week.
And now, if he struggles in the Philly game, I think you consider pulling. It depends on how bad he is, though. But give him a couple more games.
Now he's already been sacked 40 times already this year. And Jonathan Allen, I don't know if you've seen Jonathan Allen's interview, but that man was pissed, and he has a right to be. Washington has some great talent. They just don't. They can't.
Matter of fact, since we talking about that, I'm gonna go off on that. Put me on a front screen.
Coach is saying no. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Get into the discussion of this. First of all, let me get into the discussion of this right quick. So this is what I want to touch on. So put screen. I want to touch up on this. So for 7 freaking years, the Washington Commanders,
2-pack of ass.
Yes, 7 years of mediocrity for the Washington Commanders. And do I blame Jonathan Allen for saying what he's saying? Hell no. Because again, he's been stuck in that franchise for 7 damn years. And his talent has been wasted. All the hard work he's been put out there, all the blood, sweat, and tears this guy has put on that football field for the Washington Commanders. You have to go through the Snyder bull crap for about 20 years. I don't understand. About more than 20 years. I don't understand how he gets that long. Now you get some new life. You get Magic Johnson in now. And now it's already a discussion about Magic Johnson letting go of Ron Rivera. But I love what Jonathan Allen said. This man been busting his ass for 7 years, and this is the results he gets each and every year. A mediocre fucking franchise. First of all, you have to go through Taylor Heineke. You have to go through him. You have to go through Carson Wentz, who's already damaged. You have to go through him. You have to go through him as well. Now Sam Howell is struggling. I know a lot of people are high on him, but like I said again, he's not looking so good again. You've been dealing. You got great talent. You got good wide receivers. You got Jahan Dotson out there. You got Logan Thomas out there. You got a great defensive line. The defensive line is one of the tops in the NFL. In the NFL, you got Sweat, Montez Sweat on now. You got Chase. You got Chase. You got Chase over there. And this team still sucks. Where the secondary, if the defensive line not getting pressure on the quarterback, the secondary is god awful. St. Juice, not as good. I mean, my goodness, how bad could it get? I mean, the defensive line did all they could to win this game against the New York Giants. They took over. Secondary did fine, but it's the goddamn New York Giants. New York Giants scored 14 points, and this team still couldn't get the damn job done. So I don't blame one bit what Jonathan Allen said. I will be goddamn tired of fucking losing for 7 years. If I'm a good-ass player like that too, I will be goddamn tired of being the same organization and we can't get the goddamn thing right. This is a joke of a franchise, and I do not blame Jonathan Allen one bit for coming out and saying he's tired of fucking losing football games because his talent has been wasted, and he's a great defensive lineman. Anyone would love to have a Jonathan Allen on that defensive goddamn line, and I understand where these players coming from. You got guys like Max Crosby busting their ass. He's in a losing situation. You got guys like Devontae Adams getting his goddamn talent wasted over there, and he's frustrated because he can't get the goddamn ball. And you got the Bears with Tyson Bagent's situation. You think anybody is gonna watch a goddamn Tyson Bagent on national TV Sunday night? Get that crap up out of here. But I do not blame Jonathan Allen for coming out and saying what he goddamn said, because that organization has been mediocre for 7 goddamn years, and they are wasting their talent. They're wasting them guys' talent, and I do not blame his frustration for what he said. So just for that organization has always been this way.
2-pack of ass.
Yo, you keep hitting them with the 2 packs of ass. Yo, I can't. I'm going to follow that up with this.
That's terrible.
There we go. Sounding off. Yo, there you go. Donte sounding off on the Washington Commanders. You know you bound to get somebody to rant. It's hilarious. But shout out to Jonathan Allen. We all know your talents. It sucks that you're on the Washington team who don't know the direction they're going to. Yeah, it sucks all around. I ain't even got nothing to say after that. Chiefs offense. Is it still elite as long as Mahomes and Kelsey are on the field?
They're going to always find a way to win as long as them 2 guys on the field. They're going to always find a way to win. I wouldn't say it's an elite offense. I wouldn't say it's an elite offense because they haven't scored as much this season. They haven't scored as much as they scored in a while throughout the past previous years. But I would say you're still going to win games as long as you got those 2 in Kansas City.
Yeah. I'm always going to bet on Mahomes. I'm always going to bet on him. The defense is holding it down as well. Got Chris Jones back. Still got Trent McDuffie. Everything. I think they're getting Frank Clark back. Karlaftis. Their defense is good. It's just, if God forbid something happens to Travis Kelce, what is going to happen to the Kansas City Chiefs? Do they need to get at least one good elite receiver? and then maybe had the twos and the slots. But Patrick Mahomes still seems to get everything done without a good number one. So I don't know. It's just when teams can't figure out how to contain Kelsey. They can't. That's how good he is. So, but you can't keep burning him out either. So I'm just saying something's going to happen where he's going to have to rely on somebody else besides Kelsey. And we all saw what happened against the Lions. His receivers didn't come through. So I don't know. I'm not saying I'm still going to bet on Pat. I'm still going to bet on him regardless. That's like you not saying, you're not going to bet on Brady. So I'm always going to bet money on Mahomes. It's just, I don't know. I'm 50-50 when it comes to this offense and Mahomes. What's going on, Saijan? Asia says key tonight's. We're gonna get into that. I was nervous. My anxiety has been on 99,000 all day long. What's going on, Vic? Don't wish that evil on me. I got Kelsey in fantasy. All Astros. Old man says you guys seen the rumors that Titans are trying to trade D-Hop and they already called teams. Dang, I didn't hear about that. See, D-Hop shouldn't have went to Tennessee. Should have went somewhere else. NFL, do you think they're going to outlaw the tush push? I know we talked about this before, but all the copycat league, everybody's using it now. Do you think the committee will go ahead and ban the tush play?
If I had to guess, I would say they will. But again, I would say they will find a way to do it. They will find a way to fuck with the tush push. They will find a way to do it. I know a lot of people are not going to like it. A lot of people not going to like it. Like I say, I mean, I'm a big believer. If you can't stop it, then so be it. But like I say, there's also players getting hurt on there. But again, I got a feeling the NFL always find a way, or the NBA always find a way to do some stuff because a lot of teams can't stop it. So again, it is what it is. I think the NFL gonna find a way. I don't think I don't think they should. They should. I think they should keep the tush. Jalen Hurts, this man lifts 600 pounds. This man lifts 600 pounds. He's a strong ass quarterback, and I've seen a lot of teams stop the tush push from other teams. They just haven't stopped the Eagles. The Eagles been stopped a couple of times, but they haven't just been really stop like that. So I got a feeling the NFL gonna find a way to take it away.
We're going to get in the heart of it. We're going to get into that. Jesus Christ. Right. It's only because the Eagles do it so well. It's a copycat league. You got college teams using it now. College teams is using it. Other NFL teams are using it. It's just the Eagles do it better. 94% of the time the Eagles go do it, they are successful. You saw Minnesota do it last night. What happened? You saw Fred Warner go over the top. Don't matter. You can go over the top, underneath. You with the Eagles, they do it more effectively. It's because of their offensive line. They get low with it, and then you got Jalen Hurts who squats 600 pounds, so he has powerful legs and that lower body powerfulness. He can do that. But like I said, I've seen other teams do it and are successful. Other teams aren't so successful. What do you want them to do? But the Eagles going to find another loophole if they do ban it. We're just going to do something else. Hurts and Kelsey are the reason why they can do it. You got a QB that squats 600 pounds, and they're one of the best centers in the game. There you go. It's like in the Wildcat, the only reason why that's an issue because, let's be honest, defensive players in the NFL are lazy. Mac Jones, Coach. I know we talk about Mac Jones, but has he been unfairly criticized this season?
No. If you're not playing well, why is it unfair for people to come out and say something about him? I mean, I don't know all the details going on. Old man can speak of that about he's a bad teammate. I'm not going to get all into it. But if you're not performing on the field, hey, I'm not trying to hear no excuses. You got to perform on the field. You got to perform on the football field. I mean, it doesn't give you a reason to go out there and throw interception after interception. That doesn't give you a reason to do that. Yes, the coaches put you in bad situations, but you still got to go out there and not turn the ball over so much. You still got to have trust in your teammates. you still got to gain respect and trust of those offensive coordinators and those teammates. So again, I'm not making no excuses for him at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, I think he's been fairly criticized. If you're not performing, you're turning the ball over, then hey, you should be criticized. You should be crucified.
Whack and cheese. Shout out to Cool over there, the play caller Sports Talk. Vic said the Ice Bowl was won by the touch push, so you gotta tell me a play that has been in history will be taken away from the game of football. That will be wild. I mean, I'm trying to. I'm trying. Has he been criticized unfairly? I mean, he's been in talks only because his team hasn't been doing so good. But you got to blame his coach for not drafting the right people. I can say that to Belichick because he's their GM. When you're out of the time you've been GM, Belichick, you had 2 Pro Bowlers, and that's been your kick returner and your punter as Pro Bowlers. After Brady and them left, that's your only Pro Bowl was your special team guys. So is it that you're just not bringing the right talent in, or you don't know how to draft? You got Christian Gonzalez. He was playing well until he got hurt. What's the situation? Does Bill Belichick not know how to draft properly? Mac Jones don't really have the personnel to succeed, to win. Is that why he's playing bad? I don't know, but Bill don't need to be GM, and they just extended him. First, he's on the hot seat. Now they extend him. What is going on in Foxborough? What is going on? What is going on? Asia, the link's in the description. Coach Donte's link's in the description. So yes, he has a YouTube channel. Coach is 4 subs away, y'all, from 7K. 4 subs from 7K. So make sure we get Coach to 7, y'all.
I don't want no body counts. No body counts.
So Vic says, I agree with Coach. This is year 3 for Mac Jones. This is when he's supposed to be proving himself, and he isn't. That's true. That is very true. Year 3. Bill and Kraft broke Mac Jones. There's plenty of times Mac Jones cost the Pats. It's 50-50 on Mac Jones and Bill. Either way, it's better for Mac Jones and the Pats. He's not on the Pats next year. Sergeant says 2 steps away from being flag football. NFL needs to go back to the days when they just let guys play. I agree on some things, and let them have fun. Like I hate the taunt. You get it taunting as long as you're not like doing nothing deaf or that's part of the game. Taunting and the celebrations, that's all part of the game, and it just sucks. No fun league. Old man says, just my opinion from what I'm hearing from the Pats media people I trust have told me big rumors that Bill never wanted Mac Jones.
Yeah, I didn't go into too much detail. I know I don't know what's going on, so that's why I just put his game out there instead. I don't know what's going on.
Interesting. I wonder who if Bill didn't want Mac Jones, I wonder who he would have picked then. That's interesting. That's the first time.
He's always come out later. It always come out later.
It always comes out in the dark. That is true. So, Coach, who is on the hot seat? Like, who ass is burning right now?
Brandon Staley. Brandon Staley, you're 2-4 right now. Your ass should have been on. Matter of fact, he should have been fired on the field last year after he lost the playoff game to the Jaguars.
He went to Parsons.
Yes.
Oh.
He should have been fired last year. Brandon Staley should have been fired last year. Fired on the football field after he lost that. They lost that lead. So I believe he's going to be on the hot seat. I believe Mike McCarthy is pretty much on the hot seat after this year for the Dallas Cowboys. Matt Eberflus on the hot seat. He's on the hot seat for Chicago. Matt Eberflus on the hot seat for Chicago as well. So those are my 3 guys that is on the hot seat.
I don't think Frank Reich will get the boot, even though they haven't won a game yet. I think he might be okay. Yeah. But Eberflus definitely. Ryan Rivera, you can put him in there as well.
I think he's gone. That's another. He's gone after this year, I believe. I believe they let him go. He's gone.
He said Bill Belichick not the same without cheating.
Said Pete Carmichael, look at Jeff. He want them gone bad.
Dennis Allen. It's another one. Dennis Allen definitely, because I don't know what the heck is going on with the Saints right now. Things ain't in sync. But you think Stefanski's gone over there in Cleveland?
How many years he had? How many years?
Oh, you definitely got to put Josh McDaniel on that list. You definitely got to put McDaniels on the list. McDaniel should be G4 number 5 on that number 1 list. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Because it smells like somebody burned down my house. I got to check.
Appreciate it, Asia. Appreciate it. He said Frank Wright will be gone. Yes, you think he's gonna be gone after his first year coaching? It's rumors too that he didn't want Bryce Young. It's rumors that he didn't actually want Bryce Young. He didn't actually, the way he was talking in the press conference. It's rumor Frank Wright didn't even want Bryce Young. The organization, like the GM, didn't wanted Bryce Young. Not he didn't want Bryce Young. The GM didn't wanted Bryce Young. He actually wanted Stroud.
Yeah, the Panthers that came out. They came out and said that. Yeah, I think Josh is done. Josh McDummy, as our boy Ern would say.
Yep.
McDaniel seat is giving him.
I wish we could go back and get that clip when Ern was saying, first one came out and said he did not want that dude. I remember that. He did not want that dude.
Vic says Sean Payton just might retire out of embarrassment. Thinking the same. All right. We on week 8 picks. I know last week my picks was horrible.
I did god awful. I went 5-8. I went god
horrible. I won 3 games.
Well, and most of those was those 1-5 squads too that won too.
I won 3 games, and hopefully I can bounce back. But old man says if you go back, Bill built the Pats team around Cam. Cam also knew Justin Fields, but Bill, like 90% of the time, he didn't want to trade up. All right, so we are on week 8. Damn, week 8 already. All right, so we got Thursday night game. We got the Bills and Tampa Bay.
You know what? I picked the Buffalo Bills. I think it's going to be a close game, but I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills. Would it surprise me if Tampa Bay keep it close? No, it wouldn't. I'm taking Buffalo to win at home.
I'm gonna take Buffalo as well. The Eagles and the Commanders.
I'm taking the Eagles.
Taking the Eagles there as well. The Patriots and the Dolphins.
I'm taking the Dolphins to bounce back.
Yeah, Dolphins to bounce
in Miami.
Back.
Yeah, I'm taking the Dolphins to bounce back.
The Jets and the Giants.
It's a tough one for me, but
that is funny because both teams play in MetLife. First off, I gotta see who's the home team here.
The Giants is the home team.
The Giants is the home team. So you're gonna have Giants fans and Jets fans in the same vicinity. That is hilarious. So you're gonna hear Jets, Jets. But the Jets are 3-3 right now. I'm not rolling with the Jets here. I think the Jets can definitely beat the Giants.
What, Asia? What comment I skipped over? What did you talking about? What comment I skipped over? I did say thank
you. The Astros comment?
We gonna get to the Astros. We gonna get to the Astros to tell in. We gonna get to the Astros.
You know, everybody was happy the Astros lost.
I already know. We gonna talk about it. I already know. I ain't tripping.
I'm gonna take the Jets though.
Yeah, I'm taking the Jets too. I got the Jets to win too.
Oh, Vic said he going with the Giants. He riding with Tyrod Taylor.
Hey, won't be mad at it.
Jags and Steelers.
I took the Steelers. I want to take the Jags. I took the Steelers though.
I'm gonna take the Jags. Falcons and Titans. I don't like picking Atlanta.
I don't like. I think that's a trap game, but I'm gonna go with Atlanta.
Atlanta, Tennessee. I'm gonna ride with Tennessee. I'm not Tennessee. I'm gonna go with Atlanta. Panthers and your Houston Texans. I'm going Houston. Y'all better not lose to Carolina.
I'm going Houston, but I don't feel good about it because it's one of the games it could happen.
Rams or Dallas?
Rams or Dallas? I took Dallas.
I got a strange feeling about this pick, but I'm gonna take Dallas as well. Minnesota and Green Bay.
They beat a good 49ers team. And it's at Lambeau. They beat a good 49ers team.
I don't trust Jordan Love.
I know, but it's one of those games that they beat a team that's
right, and they're gonna lose to Green Bay.
And they can go in there and get outplayed by Green Bay. But for safety, I'm gonna pick the Vikings. I don't feel good about that one either. I'll take Minnesota.
I'm gonna take Minnesota. The Saints and the Colts.
Do I want to pick this game?
I can't pick the Saints no more. I'm going.
All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. If the Saints lose this game, I'm not picking them no more. So I'm going to say if they lose this game, if they fail me this game, I'm not picking them no more. I'm not picking them no more throughout the whole year.
I wasn't going with the Jets because I'm an Eagles fan. I was being realistic. The Jets got a better team than the Giants.
Yeah, if the Saints lose that game, I'm not picking them no more.
I'm telling you now, you're watching the last of Matt LaFleur in Green Bay. I can see that. I'm gonna go with the Colts. I'm riding with the Colts. I can't pick the Saints. I picked them to beat the Jags. They almost won it. Damn it. Browns and Seahawks.
This is a good game. This is a close one right here. I'm struggling between I was struggling between that game, but I went with Seattle. Actually, that was a tough pick for me.
I don't know if Deshaun's coming back.
Tough pick for me.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Seattle. Ravens and the Cardinals.
Pass.
Ravens all day. Chiefs and Broncos.
Pass.
Chiefs. Bengals and 49ers.
I went with 49ers.
I think the 49ers bounce back here. They're not going to lose 3 in a row. Bears and Chargers.
Chargers lose this game. Staley need to be fired right away. Staley need to be fired on the field. If the Chargers loses, if they lose this game, Herbert has to be called out. If they lose this game on national TV against the Chicago Bears and Tyson Bagent, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna come on stream and I'm gonna.
That's gonna be the sound in the beginning.
If they lose this game at home on national TV versus Tyson Bagent, I'm gonna come on stream and I'm gonna bust Justin Herbert ass if he plays bad. But I'm gonna on the spec. The only way they lose that game if Justin Herbert doesn't play well, or if Staley gets in his own way. That's the only way I can see them losing that game. But if they do lose that game and Justin Herbert plays mediocre and trash, I'm gonna come on stream and I'm gonna bust his ass. I'm gonna bust his ass. And Brandon Staley needs to be fired on the field. He don't need to go in the locker room. He don't even need to go in the locker room. He needs to be fired right there on that downfield.
Herm Edwards style, right on the field. Here's the pink slip slur. Don't even go back. Don't even go to the locker room. Right out the door. And we got, oh my God, the Monday night game is the Detroit Lions and the Las Vegas Raiders. They gave the Lions a Monday night game. Who win this game?
If the Lions lose this game, they frauds. I'm going to just tell you that right now if they lose this game. I'm going to give them a pass because they played against Baltimore, who's really good. At home, at Baltimore, that's tough to win in Indian. That's tough to win. That's tough to win there, and they did get physically dominated. They lose at home versus the Raiders. I'm officially calling frauds. But I'm going for the Detroit Lions.
I'm also going for the Lions as well. Seidon says he's going with the Lions. Jeff said he's going with the Browns through the defense. The Raiders are getting the right game. Everyone who plays with them get them right. The Lions should be able to beat the Raiders. The only person you got to worry about, Josh Jacobs. Adams, of course. Max Crosby on the defensive side. They have a few pieces you have to worry about. But the Lions should win this game. I don't, like who said, I don't see them losing 2 in a row. They better beat the Raiders. All right, moving on to the NBA. So this is opening night. I had to go back with a throwback. Got Mr. Chauncey Billups. He's with Detroit. That was that championship team. Giannis signs a 3-year deal, $186 million. James Harden. I don't think he'll be playing Thursday. What do you think the lineup's going to look like without James Harden in the game?
D'Anthony Melton going to be in the lineup. I'm expecting them to be in the lineup. Tyrese Maxey, D'Anthony Melton. You will have Tobias Harris. Joel Embiid. I don't know who your fourth guy going to be.
Might be PJ Tucker still.
PJ Tucker. Oh, forgot him. PJ Tucker. But I expect the lineup to be that way. Patrick Beverley will come off the bench. He will definitely be a part of the rotation. Kelly Oubre will definitely be a part of the rotation. That's the opening night lineup I expect to be. Wouldn't shock me if the Sixers win against the Milwaukee Bucks because it is the regular season. Of course, they'll beat anybody in the regular season. Just when you get into the big matchup, you can't. They don't win it. So other than that, I expect the Philadelphia 76ers to be a playoff team. I expect them to be a very good playoff team. Hang around that fourth possibility third seed right there, and that probably will be it.
He said, "Tell Giannis that I didn't get my Knicks." Oh yeah, Giannis does it every year. Every time he gets new shoes, he gives them out to the team. But Giannis is cool. He gave them out to everybody, not just the team. Like everybody in the facility, like the trainers, everything. So, it would shock me. Yeah, James, I don't think we'll see James Harden this year. It's Ben Simmons 2.0 all over again. That's why I'm not excited about Sixers basketball. We'll see. We'll see if my excitement gets.
Big say he lost expectations. Y'all got big acting like that. That's crazy.
I'm going to talk Asia. I'm going to talk about it. I didn't skip it. I'm going to talk about it. I've got notes for a reason. Saints need to admit they were wrong about Carr and draft a QB. It's not Carr. I don't think it's Carr.
It's all just Derek Carr.
It's not all on Derek Carr. You got Olave who stopped running routes. You got Kamara who don't know where the hell he going. You got your OC who don't know how to call plays. You can't put all of this on Derek Carr. Can't put all this on Derek Carr. Shout out to NBA Ray Goat. What's going on?
What's good, bro?
I expect. Yeah. But the Knicks said they will offer the whole Madison Square Garden and everything for Joel Embiid. Sixers fans, would you take this deal? The New York Knicks are reportedly willing to offer a package that includes 2 to 3 first-round picks, Julius Randle, R.J. Barrett, Evan Fournier, and Mitchell Robinson in exchange for Joel Embiid. So you mean the Knicks is going to give up their whole starting 5 for one guy? I'm Daryl Morey. I'm hanging up the phone. I'm not even going to answer that call from Leon over there. I'm not even going to answer his phone call. Are you kidding me?
Well, tell them after this year, when the Sixers do get put out the playoffs again, tell them to talk to them next year in the offseason. Tell them to do that. That's one thing I could say. Tell them talk to them next year. Talk to them this offseason. I'll tell them talk to them this offseason.
The only way I'm doing a Nick deal, you give me some picks, you give me Jalen Brunson. I don't want them other pieces.
Oh no, yeah. I'm hanging up the phone if I'm the niggas.
You want Joel Embiid? That's the only way you getting him. The only way you getting him.
First round picks will do the damage. You give up a busload of first round picks, that will do the damage right there. It's all about picks sometimes. First round picks, that will get you. Like I'm gonna tell you this, if OKC gives up, I'm not expecting them to happen. If OKC, they got a bunch of first, second round picks. Now say this. If OKC give you 5 first round picks, 6 first round picks, would y'all give them up at that to OKC? If they offer you 5 first-round picks, 6 first-round picks, would y'all do the deal?
So you just giving up picks and no player?
Hey, a lot of GM ask for the picks. A lot of GMs gonna ask for picks sometime. A lot of GMs gonna get greedy. It just depends. It just depends on if it's someone like Daryl Moore. Yeah, as stubborn as he is, yeah, he's gonna try to ask for a player. See, Big Noah, he'll say, yeah, picks is value. Picks, first round picks, and they will love them first round picks. If Rudy Gobert worked 4 first round picks, if he worked 4 first round picks, what you think Joel Embiid is worth? He's worth more than 4 first round picks. If OKC, they got
so they gave players in return and picks.
They gave players in returns and picks, but I believe the first round picks will make the deal works though. You don't get a deal done with just player on player. You're not going to get a deal done with Jalen Brunson to just Joel Embiid. They're going to throw some first round picks up in that deal. They don't throw some first round picks up in that deal.
Well, let me backtrack. Because we pretty much already did that. Remember, we trusted the
See, Vic say, yeah, he'll get it. He'll take the deal. 6 first round picks.
Put Maxey in the deal. No, Asia, the Knicks are offering us the deal. I am not putting Tyrese Maxey in the deal where they didn't.
And guess what? Guess what, Key? You just got to give up Embiid. You don't even got to give up Maxey. You don't even got to give up Maxey.
Look, I already said I'm over. Look, I already said I'm over it. Y'all want to get rid of Embiid? Go ahead. We gonna get a haul for him.
Also, you said you weren't taking the 6 first round picks.
76ers, you crazy not to take that deal? Who pitching tonight, Suarez? No, I mean it's not going to happen. I'm just saying, like.
No, it's not gonna happen though. I just threw something out there. I just threw it out there. That's all.
Our front office has to be incompetent. That's why I was like, can we have Howie Roseman do basketball too? Can we just have him do basketball and the Eagles? Like, how he would get stuff done? We need a Danny Ainge.
I know you don't trust the front office, but I was just saying, if you was the GM, would you do it? Like you say, you don't trust the front office, but I'm gonna put you in the GM mode. You said that you don't trust the front office, but how about you? What would you do with those first round picks? You may still say no, but I'm just saying.
I just want a competent GM. I mean, can we get a Danny Ainge? Maybe a Brad Stevens? Somebody. Look, I'll even take Rob Pelinka.
There we go, Vic. I know you would do it. You a GM? Hell yeah, you would definitely. I know you would. Yeah, Vic. I know you would do it. I know you would. Yeah.
I mean, 6 first rounders.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I'm going to have to give up JoJo for 6.
Man, if you draft right, yeah. If you draft right, yeah.
But then also you can use one of those picks for some bait too.
Yeah, to get another
superstar in there. Yeah, I would take the.
Yeah.
Yep. Look, 5 picks in RJ. I'm taking that.
Hell yeah.
Look, 5 picks in Brunson. I'm taking that. I mean, just saying 5. Look, but anyway, like I already said, if we don't make it past the second round, if not this year or next year, JoJo will be gone. I best believe Joel will be out of here. Okongwu, he gets $62 million. Jaden McDaniels, he gets $5 million, 136 for Minnesota. Damn, Minnesota paid the bag for him. For McDaniels. If he don't hit the wall again and break his hand before a playoff game, he'll be all right. Draymond Green is going to miss tonight's opener. No Bradley Beal for tomorrow's game.
Tonight's game?
Tonight's game, my bad. Forgot. No Beal, no Draymond Green. Klay Thompson will be a free agent next year. Does he test the waters or does he sign back with Golden State?
I think he signs back with Golden State. I think he will retire as a Golden State Warrior. I think they will find a way. They will find a way. But I do think he's going to test the market, though. I do think he's going to test the market.
I mean, the Sixers will have some money. They'll have Tobias Harris off their books. We might be able to get. I mean, then we got to pay Maxey. The process is gone, Jeff. It's dead. It's long gone. The process has been long gone. It's gone. You can't even say process to me no more. No one wants to go to Brooklyn to play with Ben Simmons. The Warriors are already making decisions. They're not. Whoa. Okay. The Warriors team without Klay Thompson is gonna be strange.
I just know if the Warriors don't, if he goes somewhere else, guess what? The Sixers won't be paying him because they got to pay Maxey. So you got to give him a contract to Maxey, so they won't be paying him.
I mean, is Klay still worth a max?
He gonna ask for it. I guarantee he may ask for it. He may. That's what he may ask. It's gonna be a big. It's gonna be a big It's gonna be a solid contract.
All right, Donte. Let's get into these picks for tonight's game. We got the champs getting their rings up in Denver, going up against the Los Angeles Lakers, who they put out in a sweep in the NBA Finals. Who was winning this game? First, old man says, "How do you feel about the Lakers this year?"
They're gonna be a playoff team and potential to get to the Western Conference Finals. Phoenix is my dark horse if healthy. I'm not throwing the Clippers up and down. I don't trust them to stay healthy.
All right, so who you picking tonight? We got Denver or you got the Lakers?
So I gotta pick this one because I want to pick Denver. I want to pick Denver. But again, this is regular season wise. This is only regular season wise. Matter of fact, I'll go Denver. I'll go my first line. I'll go Denver. I'll go my first line.
Crazy. Assign Green planning to keep Klay just because he was injured. Hot take. I would rather pay Klay than Maxey.
Ooh, man. Damn. Okay, Vic.
Let's see the
Vic, you're gonna be fighting with a lot of people.
Nuggets lost Bruce Brown, who went to Indiana. But now they get to play Christian Brown now. He'll get more minutes. Aaron Gordon's still there. Michael Porter Jr. Still there. Lakers, they look different now. Vanderbilt, they get a who did they get? I forget who they got. Who did they get from Miami?
Gabe Vincent.
Gabe Vincent.
Yep.
Klay goes to the Heat. Interesting. You know what? Give me LA.
I was gonna take it because I was gonna pick the Lakers because it was only regular season, but I'm gonna stick with my pick. Denver.
I just want better defense for the Mavs and better rebounding. Vic said he want all the smoke. If Klay is the guy, he's guaranteed to put up 30 to 35 a night. There'll be some nights Klay don't shoot well though. I'm gonna take the Lakers. So we got the Warriors and the Phoenix. Who you got?
I'm gonna take the Warriors at home. Phoenix could win, but I'm gonna take the Warriors at home.
I'm gonna go opposite. I'm gonna go with the Suns tonight. KD and Book are gonna cook. No Ayton, so we'll see how this team looks. Green's not in there. Will CP3 start? But I'm gonna take Phoenix. Let me see if Phoenix can pull it out to win this game here. All right, so now we're gonna get into some MLB. We all know that it went to Game 7 with the Astros and the Rangers, and the Rangers knocked off the reigning defending champs. They knocked them off the horse. Dusty Baker is retiring. Donte, so this is your squad. Talk about the Astros.
First of all, I wanna address this to the Houston Astros. The last two games,
pack of ass.
Christian Javier was that Game 7. I want to give a special shout out to Jeff and Tony Lopez. Jeff and Tony. two Rangers fans that I respect, that I cut for. The Rangers were the better team this year. They definitely deserve to win. They definitely deserve to win. They definitely outplayed us. They outhit us. We was able to get on base. We just weren't able to bring it home when it matters the most. And I understand a lot of haters wanted us to lose because they're not us. They can't make it to 7 straight ALCSs and be a top of the American League for a whole decade. You can't be us. Shout out to Dusty Baker. You know, he was a long manager, been managing, playing baseball, great baseball player, managing for over a decade, more than a decade at that, and brought us a World Series and got his first ever World Series. So shout out to Dusty Baker. Looking forward to seeing who our new manager is. But Rangers definitely deserve it. They got some great players over there. You know, Corey Seager, Adolis Garcia, all of those guys. You know, their pitching ain't great, but their hitting is really good. I mean, Josh Young, Nathaniel Lowe. You got Evan Carter, who's a very good young stud. Todd Montgomery is solid. Won't straighten nobody out, but he's very good. He's very good keeping the ball down. And, you know, just won the Astros year. Just won my Astros year. You can't have every year you're not going to make it. It says 162 game season. It is hard to make it and be a World Series threat for, 7 straight years, being a part of American League Championship. So, again, great season for the Houston Astros coming off a World Series. Wish we could win to the World Series, but you got to give credit where credit due. I don't hate the Rangers. I don't hate no team. I don't hate no team in my division. I don't hate no team in baseball. Actually, I don't hate no team in baseball. The only team I actually hate is the New York Yankees because the fan base is just ridiculous. That's all it is. But I got respect for a lot of Yankees fans, but I don't like them as a whole. But other than that, hey, got to give credit where credit due. The Rangers, they definitely deserve it, and they definitely kicked our ass, and they definitely deserve it. They definitely deserve to win. So shout out to my boys Tony and my boys Jeff. They definitely deserve to win. They definitely deserve to win.
And we got game 7. Again, I've been nervous all day long. I called into the John Kincaid show this morning on 97.5, The Fanatic here in Philly. So if you go to their page this morning, you hear me call in. Game 7. It shouldn't have went to game 7. Should have knocked off them at least in 5. But Craig Kimbrell, I don't want to see your ass on this mound tonight.
Watch you do it. Watch you put him on.
I swear he better not. But I believe I think we'll do it. If Ranger can at least go 5 innings, I think the Phillies will lock it up. And Wheeler is available in the bullpen. Wheels might close it out because this is his throwing day. So I think Wheels can close it out. I think we'll see a Wheeler. Either going to be Wheeler or Alvarado will close this game out. I do not want to see. Better not see Kimbrell on it. He came in yesterday and we booed him. The crowd booed him. So we better not see Kimbrell on this field here. But I think that it's going to be Houston. It's going to be the Texas Rangers against the Phillies.
And I want to get one more message. And all you Philadelphia Phillies fans that was talking shit about the Houston Astros when we lost, and Rangers fans, you better win the World Series. You better get there and win it. And Phillies, you better get that tonight. You better get that tonight, or I'm talking shit all night long. But I got respect for the Rangers organization, what they done. And my two brothers, Tony and Jeff, man, I got mad respect for them guys. And I say the Rangers, definitely deserved to win. They were the better team. They were actually the better team, better manager, right? So at the end of the day, just because, I won't wait till the World Series till I know the World Series team just to pick my prediction, just for my prediction. But I know the route I'm going to go. I know the route I'm going to go. Right? I'm gonna just put it like this. You're gonna know my prediction early. Whoever plays the Rangers, I'm gonna pick the Rangers to win because I believe that Rangers have an opportunity to beat anybody with that batting, with that team hitting the way that team can hit, and they don't just hit. They hit in bunches. So whoever the Rangers play, I'm taking the Rangers to win it. If the Rangers play the Diamondbacks, I'm picking the Rangers to win in 5. If the Rangers play the Phillies, I'm picking the Rangers in 7.
I mean, it's either matchup. If the Rangers will want Arizona to win because they don't have star power. They got some good hitters now. Now Gurriel can hit, Marte can hit. You got Carroll Corbin, who's going to be Rookie of the Year in the NL. He can get on. Moreno's a good catcher back there. I mean, they have some good solid pitching. Zach Gallen, Kelly, he's good. Brandon Fassett, he's good as well. So I mean, the Rangers would want that matchup, but the Phillies, they got star power, they got pitching when it matters. So I mean, it would be a good series, even though I know the Rangers swept us in the regular season, but the regular season is different from the postseason. It's a whole different game. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. But again, my nerves are shot already. I might be finishing this bottle off tonight. Game time is in less than an hour and less than 2 hours. So 8:00 will be the start time for Game 7. Moving on to shout out to the Aces. Did not forget y'all. Aces going back to back, winning the WNBA championship. They beat the Liberty. I thought the Liberty were going to come back and win it. Mind you, the Aces were short-handed, and Aja Wilson didn't have a great shooting night, but it was all about her rebounding. Breanna Stewart had a bad shooting night. It was all Ionescu and Vandersloot who was trying to keep them in, Laney as well. But the Aces are the overall better team, and they won it. They are the favorites to win it next year. They haven't won a champion in the WNBA since the Sparks did it back in, I think it was 2001, 2002. There hasn't been a three-peat since Donte Houston Comets did it. So we'll see if the Aces could go back-to-back. But my bold take, and you heard me say it here, I'm going to say it again. I believe the Aces have enough to get a max. Jewel Lloyd will be on the Aces.
I'm stop watching WNBA for that. I'll stop watching WNBA. Like now I'm not gonna stop watching WNBA. If they do that, I'm not watching no Aces games. I just watch everybody else. I watch everybody else. I'm not doing no Aces game. I won't be doing not an Aces game.
That's gotta be illegal.
That's got to be illegal for the WNBA. Let all them stars get on that one team. That'd be crazy. And I know they're going to be in talks. I know they're going to be in talks, man. In talks with those free agents, man. I'm telling you, I know they will be.
Yeah, because Skylar Diggins, she's not going back with Phoenix the way they did her. She ain't going back there. I don't know who's going to be free agents. I haven't looked at the list. Teresa Witherspoon, the head coach of the Sky, which is good. Teresa Witherspoon was a baller back for the Liberty back in the day. So she was on the Pelicans coaching staff, which I did not know that. So yeah, that was a good hire for the Chicago Sky. Going into some college rankings here. Georgia's still number 1. Michigan, the top 4 didn't change. Well, the top 6 didn't change. So you got Georgia, Michigan, Ohio State, Florida State, Washington, Oklahoma. Texas did move up 1. Oregon moved up 1. Alabama moved up 2. They're 9. Penn State did drop 3, but that game that they had, Lord have mercy. I did that game too. I thought it was going to be at least more competitive, but their defense is legit. Penn State defense is good. It's just that offense, they couldn't do nothing against Ohio State, and their defense got tired. There's no way. You was 1 of 13, 1 for 14 on third downs. You wonder why your defense got tired at the end. They always on the dang on field. And I know Vic was sick. We got Oregon State at 11, Ole Miss at 12, Utah 13, Notre Dame 14, LSU is 15, Mizzou 16. UNC moved down 7 spots to 17. Louisville, we got Air Force. Air Force is number 19. Duke is 20. Tennessee is 22. Tulane is 22. UCLA 23. USC is falling fast at 24. And new on the list at number 25, James Madison. Will USC fall out of the rankings?
Yes. And I think Oregon should be over my Longhorns. I think Oregon is playing better football than my Longhorns. And Drew Aller.
A 2-pack of ass.
For you to have that performance against Ohio State, let's be honest. We know Ohio State good. We know they're great. But this is a special ceremony for my boy Vic. After all of those games that you won and you come into your first big game and you do this to Vic, you do that to Vic, just like what was my boy name? Sean Clifford did it to Vic against, you know what, the same goddamn team. The same team. Sean Clifford in that first half stunk it up versus Ohio State. He stunk it up versus Ohio State. Now you get Drew Aller does the same damn thing. This is the type you can say, hey, if he has a great game and he has a great game and he hits all his throws, they have an opportunity. Hey, and they go in there in the shoe and beat Ohio State. You can say, okay, we got something right here. But now it's time to start thinking, when Drew Aller plays a big game, you starting to bite your fingernails a little bit. Look what Drew Aller did to my guy Vic. His first big game, and he stunk it up. He stunk it up against Ohio State, which is they had an opportunity to win. The defense played phenomenal. Unfortunately, Marvin Harrison Jr. he's great. He's great. He's gonna find a way to break. The defense been on the field so long, gonna find a way to break. But for Drew Aller to be that bad, it's ridiculous how Drew Aller looked in that goddamn football game versus Ohio State.
They were 1 of 16 on third down, Coach.
How you 0 for 15 on third down?
No, 1 of 16.
How you 1 of 16 from third downs? How is that? How is that, Penn State? Gotta be Franklin and Aller gotta be a damn shame of themselves. How is that? 1 for 16 on third down. Just god awful.
It was Angel Reese. She's not in WNBA yet. LSU. She signed with Reebok. Angel Reese. Yeah, that was horrible. That was horrible. But let's get into some things here. Of course, we all know Michigan, John Harbaugh saying he's stealing signs. So he's being investigated. Texas quarterback Murphy likely to start. I didn't know Quentin Ewers was hurt.
Yo, he got hurt later in the game.
Again?
He got hurt later in the game, yep.
Dang. Our OC's got to go. All right. Get into some of these games here. So we are on week 9. And we got Florida State against Wake Forest.
Florida State versus Wake Forest. I'm going Florida State.
Oklahoma and Kansas.
You know what? I'm gonna take Oklahoma. I was gonna take the upset.
Penn State and Indiana.
Penn State.
Florida versus Georgia.
Georgia.
BYU and Texas.
I'm going with UT. My UT Longhorns. Malik Murphy. That's the guy I've been waiting on to play. But if he don't perform, hey, it's your ass. Just remember that.
Oregon versus Utah.
Ooh, man. Utah got a good defense. Oregon, Bo Nix is hot. I'm gonna go for Utah. I pick Utah to win the Pac-12.
What happened to Cam Rising? What was his injury?
I don't know. I don't know his injury.
Because he's not playing, right?
No.
You got Pitt versus Notre Dame.
Ass whooping.
Duke and Louisville.
I'm going for Duke. An upset.
I can't, Vic. Talking about some John Harbaugh got referred for his spy from the Houston Astros. Tulane and Rice.
Tulane.
USC and California.
Ass whooping. USC.
Stanford and Washington.
Ass whooping. Well, matter of fact, Washington gonna win because they couldn't pull away from Arizona State.
Air Force versus Colorado State.
Air Force.
Tennessee and Kentucky.
I'm going with Kentucky for the upset.
Ohio State versus Wisconsin.
Ohio State.
Vanderbilt and Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. Ass whooping.
So AP says, can you see BYU upset in Texas?
Yes, I could definitely see that. Hell yeah.
Huskies. All right. Colorado, will they bounce back and beat USC?
UCLA?
UCLA, yeah.
No.
North Carolina versus Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech upset.
Old Dominion against James Madison.
James
7-0.
Madison. James Madison.
And Oregon State and Arizona.
Oregon State.
All right. Who do you think? Week 9. Who do you think is your Heisman?
Bo Nix. For right now.
You see anybody taking it?
I think Bo Nix playing the best football. Playing the best football right now. All the quarterback. You can make a case for Jane Daniels for UCLA for LSU.
Oh. Stats is injury. Okay. Who's winning the Pac-12?
Utah. I've been on Utah the whole offseason.
I can't, Vic. I can't. That might be it in the books today. I don't have anything else. Let's see, we went down MLB. We went over the college games for this week. Game 7, Diamondbacks, the Garden Snakes. We got NBA. Coach is doing NBA. He's doing both games. So after this, he's going on his channel and tune into Denver and the Lakers. That's it. I'll be back Saturday. For TD for Hoop Dreams and TD Queens with my girl Jory. So we'll be back on Saturday. Make sure y'all tune in for that. We always cutting up over there as well. But Coach, anything you got to say before we go? Any thoughts? Anybody else you got to grill before we leave?
No, that's all who I wanted to grill. I forgot about what you call. Thank you for bringing that up about Jonathan. Now, I've been knew that, but I didn't think it was a topic. But I thank you for bringing that up. Thank you for bringing that up. So I have to touch on that. When you get tired of goddamn mediocrity, when you get tired of that crap, and you've been in that for 7 years, and you put your neck out there, you making play after play, and you one of the top defensive tackles in the league, you deserve the right to come out and bash your organization. And I applaud for Josh Allen, for Jonathan Allen. I think Michael Penix playing well, but like I said, I'm not all that sold on Michael Penix. I think that Arizona State game put a lot of bad taste in my mouth on that dude.
Yeah, I know that it wasn't just Jason Kelsey. It was Kelsey, AJ, Fletcher Cox. I know they were all there. I know. I did the game until the 7th inning. After that, and I was like, nope, I'm not watching this no more. I gave up. The game was already over. Got a few more minutes. If y'all want to ask us a few things, go ahead. Let's go. we like, again, love interacting with y'all. So if y'all gotta ask anything, our opinions on some stuff, we always here for it. Again, like I said, if you always, anytime you want to be a guest,
Mo,
what's going on, Mo? Anytime that anyone wants to be
we gotta get my guy. We gotta get my guy Mo on 7,200.
A guest on 72. Oh, you know how to hit us up.
We gotta hit us up. I don't care. We gotta find a way to get my my right hand man Mo.
Mo, we would love to have him on 72.
Yeah. We gotta do it that way.
But NBA is back. Mo, how you feeling about your Lakers?
Oh, Mo said he'll be on it. We gotta find a way to make that work.
How you feeling about your Lakers tonight, Mo?
Mo said Jackson Hayes. I put the metric out there on Jackson Hayes when he played those games in New Orleans, but most of the games with DMP, and he was talking, and he was saying by him being DMP, which really showed you he wasn't really as good. He just rocked out running around for fitness tests. Hey, he said, what he said? Oh yeah, I'm ready, man. I'm definitely ready. Like I say, I'm ready for my Texans to try to get a win today. But like I say, I don't got a good feeling about it. I don't got a good feeling about the game. I know we are projectively better than there are, but it's any given Sunday. You got to think about it, man. 1 and 5 teams won last week, which is I had a terrible weekend pick. I was 1 and 5. I was 5 and 8 this weekend.
I had 3 picks.
1 and 5 teams won. So yeah.
Mo said, "Watch out for Jack Hayes tonight. Just running and running and running."
And I guarantee you, Mo talk about that on the morning show. If he out there ain't doing anything and just running around.
Yo, that is hilarious. AP, I don't know if you was in here when Donte went in about Jonathan Allen. I know you're a Commanders fan, but we definitely don't blame Jonathan Allen for lashing out the way he.
I don't blame. Why would I blame him? He been productive for 7 years in the organization, and they're still on the same route. They'll make a playoff every now and then and shock them. But how many years you just want them goddamn just make the playoffs every now and then and no results? To be as great as him, I mean, they got a hell of a defensive line. And like I say, I think he's wasting his talent over there. And Chase Young, that's a great defensive line over there. And for them to be Brian Payne, and the only way that defense can probably stop somebody if that defensive line is getting to the quarterback. If that defensive line not getting to the quarterback, then hey, that secondary is not as good as what you think.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap things up here. Let Coach get ready. Set up. What's going on, BLSG? Let Coach get ready. Set up for tonight's games between the Lakers and Denver, and then also we got Phoenix and Golden State. So AP says he believes Washington defense will show up against the Eagles, but Ron Rivera is gone, and Eric not being the head coach, and please fire defensive coordinator. Yeah, Jack Del Rio. But the Washington always play tough against the Eagles. I don't know why, but they always do. Like y'all always have a
game. Your division of games be the hardest.
That's definitely true. But make sure y'all tune in again to the audio version. Leave us a review. The links are in the description as well. Again, we're on Amazon. We're Amazon Music. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Spotify. You want to listen to us in the car, on the gym, at work, while listening to the ears. Make sure you tune into 700 Seconds. Again, if you need some merch, the links is in the description as well. Support us, Coach Don, myself, Coach Donte, the show. Yeah, you don't have to, but appreciate you if you do. But Coach, you good? No last words?
Yeah, I just want to say thank y'all so much. I officially hit 7K subscribers. So just want to thank y'all so much for the love and support of my YouTube channel. Appreciate y'all. I'm going to keep working, keep grinding. But basically appreciate my close friend Key, too, for always, being there for me, helping me out and all of that. Shout out to all y'all. Thank y'all for the 7K. we on our way to 7.1K. So we take one day at a time. Basketball season is here. Football season is in the middle. World Series coming up. So like I say, man, y'all keep tuning in for the grind and keep supporting us. We're on our 71 episode already, man. So let's get going, man. We happy, but appreciate y'all for the 7K, man. Thank y'all for supporting the channel.
Tom Grassi with the raid on Sunday. That was awesome, man.
And shout out to Tom Grassi as well, man. Thank you so much.
I had the thought and I just lost it. Oh, Donte, before we get out of here, Flyers are in first place. Let's go.
There we go. Hey, the Flyers told you, King.
We in first place for now. But we in first place.
Hey, you gotta do a Flyers game, man.
I'm not doing a Flyers game. That's what they lose. No. We in first place. I'll take it. We in first place for now, but we're gonna lose. We play the champs tonight. We play the Golden Knights tonight. That's an L.
Hey, Chad, we gotta get Key to do a Flyers game. We gotta do a Flyers game.
No. Yeah, for now we're in first place, but we played it again. We play the champs tonight. Yes, the Flyers are in first place. We play the champs tonight. We play them Golden Knights. They gonna beat us. I was shocked that we beat Edmonton and Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. No.
Appreciate it, Vic.
But we gonna get them out of here. Appreciate y'all again. Everybody was in chat. BLSG, Asia, Vic, Mo, always coming through. Cool McCain and the Elite Play Callers channel. Everybody was here. Saijin, Koo. Appreciate y'all each and every Tuesday for being in the chat again. Without y'all, the show wouldn't be possible because y'all are the fuel that gets us through the show, and love the interaction with y'all. Again, y'all want to be on the show again, but you got to have some type of knowledge. You cannot be blasphemous. But just hit us up. We always like guests. So myself, Coach Donte, we're gonna get on out of here, y'all. Let's go, Phils, or I'm going to be drunk. Y'all not. This bottle's gonna be empty tomorrow. But we'll get out of here, y'all. Y'all enjoy your rest of your night.
Key Williams and Donte Criswell star in 7200 Seconds podcast Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 Pacific on Sports Wave Network.